I'm Jasmine.
I'm Ariana.
And we're All Girls Considered. Today we're here with Bridget Farr.
Hello, everyone.
You know, it's like 2017. I was dabbling in podcasting on my own. That was the thing. I was talking to inspiring women in my life, and I thought, what if my students did that? I had these great mentors in my life, and I want to make sure other girls have that too. How powerful could that be? So I decided to start a club after school. It was me and 3 girls in my classroom that first year. And I noticed over time, the girls that were so scared to get in front of the microphone and to have their voices heard, their voices became more powerful and they became more confident. And the other girls in the club supported them. And what I was seeing was something beyond what I even imagined. And I thought, well, this really is kind of amazing. So many times role models look a certain way, and we're only in our lives exposed to certain kinds of role models. But I feel like with All Girls Considered, they're exposed to such a variety of women who have made all of these different choices in their lives. And these girls see women making those types of choices that feel different or bold in some sort of way all the time. And to me, that can only be empowering for them.
I know that she was a model first, so you may want to ask all those questions first. And then talk to her like, wow, you went from being a model to being an author?
Teaching is an emotional experience, way more than I think I even realized. I was asked to be sponsored this year, and I was all about it. It's just so nice to have real conversations with the kids and be honest, and that is not something that happens often enough. I feel like the women that we've been interviewing treat the girls as young adults, and then as a result, the young adults in these girls are really coming out, and so we've had some pretty great conversations.
It makes me feel like it changes my mindset. Like I'd be thinking one thing and I'm just like, oh, this is stuck. This is how life has to be. And then I talk to these women, hear their sides and how they do it all. And they're just like, and I didn't feel like they just had to go in one path. And I was just like, wow, it just really touched me and changed my thinking for my hopes for the future.
No, please, please, please. Having All Girls Considered, you have role models to look up to, and you just get to meet all these people for what they've done and achieved as women.
Yeah, bullying's a big problem in the school, and it just, man, it makes me really mad.
Me too.
Yeah.
Sometimes when we meet, we just talk about what's going on in school, just in that moment, what it's like to be a middle school girl as they are living that life. So just checking in with them to see, you know, the things that come up for middle school girls, which is anything from lighter, fair, frivolous stuff to more serious stuff, and what it's like to be a girl of color, what it's like to not necessarily identify as a female, not being sure about some gender identity stuff. So we'll go there in a more relaxed environment. For them, it's a place for them to go, oh, I am not having this experience by myself. This is a shared experience. I feel like it can be really therapeutic for them without it being something they're even aware of.
I have girls from all over the country email me and say, I heard the podcast. Can I be on the board? Can I have a chapter? I want to be a part of it. Women and girls' stories matter. And they own those stories. Nobody else owns their stories. They get to tell them how they want to tell them.
This club makes me feel like I have an impact on the world and I'm making a difference even if it's just in a small way.
I think it's kind of amazing that we can be a little bit of a light out there in the world, a place for all types of women and girls to come to and to listen and to want to be a part of, because it just makes you feel a little bit better. Like everything might actually be okay, you know? If these girls are gonna take over, if they're gonna run the world, we're gonna be all right.